On the 50th day of the conflict between Gaza and Israel, with Israel declaring a ceasefire with Hamas in the Gaza Strip, the ceasefire, initiated at 7:00 am Israel time, aims to secure the release of 50 Israeli civilians held hostage by Hamas. In exchange, 50 Palestinian prisoners are set to be released from Israeli prisons. Notably, 15 Israeli hostages, primarily women and children, are expected to be freed today. It's important to note that this ceasefire specifically pertains to Hamas in the Gaza Strip, as Israel's northern front against Hezbollah in Lebanon remains active. Additionally, Iran is attempting to supply Hezbollah with additional ammunition. The United States, Israel's key ally, is actively preventing Iranian weapons convoys from reaching Lebanon through Syria, neutralizing trucks carrying ammunition and long-range missiles disguised as humanitarian aid. Since the early morning hours, the Israeli Air Force has been active over the Gaza Strip, distributing flyers urging the civilian population not to return to their homes in northern Gaza, emphasizing that the war is not yet over. However, Hamas is conveying a different narrative to its population, claiming victory against Israel and asserting that the war has concluded. This misinformation poses a challenge for Israel in resuming hostilities after the ceasefire. In the southern front against Yemen, the United States has identified and destroyed a substantial weapons stockpile sent from Iran to its proxies, the Houthis, aiming to launch further attacks against Israel. The U.S. successfully neutralized 5 Iranian unmanned aerial vehicles, drones, intended for attacks on the southern city of Eilat in Israel. The United States plays a crucial role in this regional war by strategically positioning its aircraft carrier in the Gulf of Oman, near Iran and Yemen. This positioning allows the U.S. to carry out offensives against Iranian proxies and disrupt the weapons supply chain supporting Iranian proxies in Yemen, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Over the past 24 hours, Iranian militias executed a surprise attack on a U.S. base in Iraq's al-Assad area, employing drones that dropped RPG bombs. In response, the United States deployed F-35 bombers to locate and destroy the operators of these drone units. Simultaneously, a special radar airplane scanned the area for additional Iranian militias planning additional attacks. The U.S. identified and destroyed 7 Iranian militia units prepared to launch missile attacks against the U.S. base. Hamas persists in using the civilian population of Gaza as human shields and continues spreading falsehoods, both to the international community and its own people. The IDF and the government emphasize that the conflict is far from over and will persist until Hamas is completely dismantled, ensuring the safe return of all Israeli hostages. This conflict is no longer confined to Israel and Hamas. It has evolved into a regional war led by Iran, with the United States actively countering Iranian aggression. It is crucial to share the truth globally, highlighting the ongoing threat posed by a terrorist organization that prioritizes the destruction of Israel over the well-being of its own people.